Bring yourself into an upright position of your choice. So you could be sitting up against something to support your back. And then just get comfortable. You could be sitting up on something, roll the shoulders back, release any kind of pockets of tension that are noticeable immediately. And then if it feels okay to, gently close down the eyes. And you might have your palms resting on your knees, your thighs, resting on your lap, maybe palms facing up, maybe hands grounding down into the knees, into the thighs. And sit up tall still, kind of still feeling strong through the spine of the body, even when we're coming into this relaxed state. And can you take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and release it out through the mouth. One more like this. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And then just let your breath still become more natural, in and out through the nose. Just transitioning yourself away from whatever you were doing before this. Giving yourself the space before whatever you need to do after. So can you imagine that with each of these exhales, you're letting go of something, maybe a feeling that was with you before this, maybe a to-do list, a thought about what's for dinner, or a worry about something that you were working on. Maybe letting go of something that's later to come today. Just releasing it from your mind for right now. And it's totally okay, it's totally normal if it comes flooding back in as soon as you let it go. But don't be too hard on yourself. Know that this is normal, and can you just let it go again with your next exhale? It's okay if it comes back in. Just see if you can let it go again, just for a second, a glimpse. Can you just tap into how you feel seated wherever you are today? What parts of the body are connected with the floor, with a mat, with a chair? Where do you feel supported and grounded within your physical body? Can you relax parts of your body? Relax the shoulders, relaxing your fingers, different parts of your face, relaxing the jaw, the forehead. Can you just notice if there are any areas in your body that are feeling a little more tense? And can you actively try and relax them? We're just going to find a counted breath that you can do in your head on your own. We're going to take an inhale and count 1. And as you exhale, count 2. Next inhale is 3. Next exhale is 4. Next inhale is 5. Next exhale, 6. Next inhale, 7. Next, exhale 8. Next, inhale 9. And next, exhale 10. And then we're just going to count back down. Next, inhale 9. Next, exhale 8. Next, inhale 7. Next, exhale 6. Next, inhale 5. And just keep this going, counting your way all the way down to 1. And if you lose the count at any point, just come back to 1 and start counting up towards 10. It doesn't matter if you keep having to bring it back to that. What's important is this kind of structure and routine, being able to come back to these numbers that we know so well. And moving them, pairing them with our breath, so that we can let our mind clear out a little. We can let our mind focus solely on that count and that breath, instead of the other things that it so wants to explore. Just going to take a couple more moments, keeping this count going. Remember, if you lose your count, just bring it back. Come back to 1 and start counting back up. It's totally normal and natural for your mind to wander and to lose that count, to try and get involved with something else that's on your mind today. But don't judge yourself for doing so, or at least try not to. Just bring yourself back to that count. Now on your next exhale, can you just release your count and take a big old breath in through the nose? Maybe breathe it out through the mouth. And can you take a moment to notice how you feel? It might be that you feel calmer after connecting to that breath, more centered, more grounded. And just having that knowledge that something pretty simple, counting your way up and down from 10, breathing just like we do for so much of each day, that can center you, that can ground you. The knowledge that you did that all yourself. And even though we all know it's not that easy, when you're in times of stress and you want to bring yourself back in, it's so hard to remind yourself that this is something that can help. But the more that we practice things like this, the more that we remind ourselves of the power that is within you to be able to settle yourself, the more it will come out in those moments that it's really needed. You've got all the tools. You can do it. As you breathe here, can you just reconnect yourself to the ground in your seat, wherever you are? Reconnecting with your physical body, feeling the heaviness, the strength of the spine as it stretches up tall. Maybe taking some little movements with your fingers or rolling your shoulders back. bringing yourself back into this space. And then really slowly, gently blinking open the eyes. Just drawing yourself back in. Now take a moment. Don't rush yourself out of this. And hopefully you're going back into the world a little more settled, a little more grounded. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again soon. Subscribe if you want more, please. Thank you. See you soon.